In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. I've always wanted to say that. Guys, what's up everybody? My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and we are back for another new game for the channel, Warhammer 40k Battlesector. So I've seen other people playing this, other YouTubers that I like to watch from time to time, and I saw them playing this game. You know what? If you know anything about Warhammer 40k or, you know, Games Workshop, the company that owns it, they give their licensing out to like any terrible company to make games, and a lot of times they make terrible games. So I just ignore them. I'm a big fan of the Dawn of War series. 1 and 2 and all the expansions were a big part of my younger years. And I've loved 40k since. I've just been waiting for them to keep making great games. And Dawn of War 3 was garbage, so I didn't really pay attention to that. But this looks fun, guys. This looks to me like the tabletop experience that I've never had a chance to have. So, for those of you who don't know what this is, you don't know anything about Warhammer 40k, you're in for a treat, because it's a deep dive into an awesome futuristic world. I'd say world, but universe, really. And we are probably going to be playing as the Space Marines versus the kind of Zerg-like Tyranids. Who came first? I can't remember. Because there was ancient collaboration between Games Workshop and Blizzard back in the day. But anyway, let me just read this real quick, just to give all the people their props. This is developed by Black Lab Games and published by Slitherine Ltd, or Limited. The way it's described as: experience every bone-rattling explosion and soul-crushing charge in Warhammer 40k Battlesector, the definitive battle-scale game of turn-based strategy and fast-paced combat that takes you to the battlefields of the 41st Millennium. Very cool. Turn-based strategy game. It's what we're looking at. I did the tutorial in my free time. It was fun. I learned a lot. Yeah, and I have high hopes for this game. I know it's not... You know what? I haven't played the campaign at all, so you guys are definitely going to get my first impressions. It doesn't have orcs. It doesn't have Eldar. It doesn't have Imperial Guard. It doesn't have all Tau. It doesn't have all the different factions yet. But I hope that that's in the works for this. Because right now, I think we play as the Blood Angels against the Tyranids, and I think that's what the deal is. The campaign options, we can change the difficulty. Initiate. In our darkest hour, they are a blazing beacon of hope. Okay, I'm not new to strategy games. Astartes is what they call the actual Space Marines themselves. They are the Astartes. They are the defenders of humanity, and they show no fear. God, I love reading Space Marine stuff. I'm a sucker for it. Let's see, Lieutenant, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Yep. And then lastly, Company Captain. The screams of the innocent, the pleas of the righteous resound to the cruel laughter of dark gods. Hell yeah. Alright, we're going to still go with the Astartes, because I haven't played this before. And we're going to read here, Age of Crimson Dawn. Following the devastation of Baal, the Blood Angels work to heal their homeworld and their chapter. Saved from the brink of extinction by the Indomitus Crusade, they now find their ranks bolstered by the new Primaris Space Marines. Few remnants of the Tyranid invasion remain, and Primarch Robert Gilliman is eager to leave Baal and continue with his crusade. Good luck reading this if you've never heard his name before. Sergeant Carleon of the 8th Company returns to Baal Secundus and has been tasked to assess the battle readiness of these new Primaris soldiers. I don't know much about this kind of like new lore, I guess, the Primaris Space Marines. Yeah, I don't know. So I've got things to learn as well. With the arrival of these new battle brothers and the cost of his unlikely survival against the relentless High Fleet Leviathan. So I almost called them Zerg. The Tyranids swarm in like these massive, like galaxy-sized bio conglomerates of living organisms that they go from sector to sector, and they suck up, you know, all the biomatter, and then they kill them that way. For those of you who don't know what we're fighting, and they make from their biomatter different types of organisms in order to fight, but most of them are kind of centrally controlled, almost like bees or ants. Right? And then, of course, Space Marines being the badasses. I'm excited. I'm going to hopefully learn some lore here. For those of you who like lore, I usually watch Luton and Italian Spartacus. They both make really good lore videos on YouTube if you're interested.
Time flows in contradictions since the invasion. There's an unexpected slowness in the aftermath of an impossible victory. A languid sweetness of air, tasted by the hapless victor. And yet, I also feel the turning of change, and the accumulated minutiae that falls to the survivors. Corpses to be burned, fortifications to be rebuilt, neophytes to be blooded. Regardless of our losses, we are the angels of death, and we are always prepared for war. Not that these are concerns for the fledgling Primaris right now. Balfora is an unforgiving tutor.
Okay, here we go, here we go.
Dante says that you are blood angels. Prove it! Show me that the blood of the great angel flows within your veins.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Alright, I'm right in it, guys. Alright, so like I said, first time playing. Go a little easy on my, mostly my familiarity with UI and stuff. I do understand a lot of the mechanics. I see that there is a lot of AI here. We've got HQ. Fast attack. Troops. Some of these I actually don't know. This is a list of our units. Yeah, okay, and it's got them divided. Elite HQ. HQ units have different abilities. We can use HQ abilities. So what do we have? Intercessors. What are you guys? Intercessors, I've already clicked on them. Aggressors. See, I'm not familiar with these guys. Aggressors. And we can zoom in here and take a look at them. They look pretty sweet. The models look cool.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
I love it. I love that their weaponry is like tied to their fists. They're fighting Hormagaunts. What else do we have over here? This is Sergeant Corleone. This is, at the moment, our kind of like hero unit. And then we have an assault squad with their sick jump packs. Okay. Oh man, what is our mission? Destroy the Hormagaunts, 8 remaining. So that's our only mission right now. Yeah, guys, we got tons of abilities. So I know you guys haven't had a chance to see the UI. It might have been good for me to just do the tutorial again, just because it's so much information to cover, and it's a pretty good tutorial. So we've got faction traits here. The Red Thirst. Think of the Blood Angels. They're basically vampire angels. That's what their Primarch, the guy whose DNA they were made from. He's basically like a giant angel who occasionally turns into a mad vampire. That's what his kind of story was. But this unit gains momentum when an enemy model is killed based on proximity to an enemy unit. Okay. We've got the ability to move, to change which direction we're facing, and you never want to have your back to the enemy. We've got Overwatch, which is something that you guys will be familiar with if you play things like XCOM. We have our attacks, which have optimal ranges and, you know, their own actual ranges, and armor-piercing values and damage values, and chances to hit. We've got the chainsword, it's a melee. We've got a junk pack here on him as well. He's got his armor value, his evasion value, available movement points, available action points. Everything costs action points. Well, not everything, but a lot of things cost action points. And then we've got HP total. So a lot of this is very self-explanatory. And we can cycle through units to make sure we use them. Something I don't know about this. Can I like jetpack onto a unit? I can jetpack behind them. And that gives me additional movement. This doesn't cost any AP. That's cool. So I could teleport behind these guys, get myself up in this kind of defensible position. I don't really necessarily want to be down here. I don't know what enemies may lurk here. And then I can hit them with my chainsword, I think. So let's do it. Costs 1 AP, but we have 2 available. And before I do that, I might want to soften them up with some ranged firepower. Because I think they'll get a chance to retaliate. Although I don't know if you get attacked from behind, whether or not you get a chance to retaliate. But I think attacking from behind lowers their chance to evade. Hit chance 100%. Let's try it.
Before me.
Oh, hell yeah. So those sound effects are a little loud in my ears, but they're not terrible loud. And I can do that again. What about you guys?
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
We can teleport here. or not teleport. We can jump pack here.
For Sanguinius!
God, you gotta love jetpacks. Let's, chance to hit.
The swarm has no right.
Will they retaliate from an angle like this? I eviscerate in his name is the achievement we just unlocked.
Sanguinius watches over us.
Damn, didn't get the kill, but we're gonna get it now. Oh no, okay, so this guy has more action points. I wish I'd have thought about that. Was not aware. But what do we have here? So, Bolt Storm Gauntlets have the optimal range of 1, and they put them here at my optimal range. We also have the Frag Storm Grenade Launcher and a Bolt Storm Gauntlet, which is melee. So, base damage 45 to 60. 2 to 3 times 72. I'm just guessing that's way more damage, huh? No, this seems to be more damage. We only have 1 AP here.
Thin their numbers.
Let's smack them in melee. Oh, that kind of sucked. Okay, note to self. Boltstorm Gauntlet. And there might be something to this. Maybe they only attack so many models. Maybe this would have just been better. And then this model here, this Hormigaunt, what we can do is we can just apply Overwatch. The optimal range on this, I think, is 3.
Battle line squad ready.
And then we can apply an Overwatch here. Maybe not. Maybe I move here and just shoot. I don't know where the other guys are, so I kind of want it to be a little bit conservative. The only thing I don't want, I don't care if this one Hormigaunt attacks me in the back, but I want to have Overwatch on either side of this. Yeah, right here.
Overwatch.
Okay. And I think that's everyone, right? Oh no, you haven't had a chance to go. Let's just shoot you to pieces.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Okay. And my only other question was, can I still move after that? And I certainly can. Since I don't see any other enemies, I'm going to move here and try and get some vision. Okay, and there we go. We get vision. And we'll potentially be able to put some good Overwatch on this ramp. And let's make sure we're facing... Yeah, with our backs to this area here. And everyone's been used. Everyone's good to go. Momentum is building up.
Victory for the Bloodblades. Victory for Sky.
So once our momentum reaches a certain point, it gives us access to special ability. So if you're wondering what that does, if we hold on to momentum, we get bonuses, critical chance based on that. So we can just accept that passive bonus, or we can use one of the abilities, gain extra action points, and things along that. See, and I didn't know where these guys would run. It probably would have been better just to charge forward with both of them and attack them. But I wanted to sort of stay high and tight here. Although we might pay the price for that. Ow, that hurt. Holy crap. We got some sort of counterattack from that, and I'm not sure why. Oh, because they're using pistols. So pistols get a free Overwatch. Good to know. These guys got a lot of HP. So these dudes, the Intercessors have 75 HP apiece, but there's 5 models. These dudes have 110 apiece, but there's 3 models. All worth kind of thinking about here. Let's see how much damage we can do to this healthy group with our Boltstorm Gauntlets. About to say, it looks pretty devastating. Take out the healthier group.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
So we can fall back here. So that way we can get to the optimal range. Check this out. I just mostly want to show this to you guys. Did we not face the right direction or something? I thought we could fall back while facing them. What is the optimal range for the pistols? 1? Okay. Let's move here.
The swarm has no right to live.
And with that, gonna probably move as far as we can and just sort of consolidate our guys. There's only 5 of them left and we don't know where they're coming from. And if we move as far as we can, it'll start costing us AP. I feel like there's got to be something over here, huh? Unless all the Tyranids are just kind of waiting in this area.
With haste.
Let's just move here and try and get some vision.
On my honor.
Okay. And we've got the jump pack again next turn if we need it.
Your orders.
Interesting. If I move here, what does this do? I don't want to move there. I want to move here. And I'm going to place an Overwatch there.
Affirmative.
Move you here. I think that's fine. Has everyone gone? You haven't attacked yet, and that's fine. We'll just Overwatch you. Optimal range for you is 1.
I await their mistake.
We'll do that. And that's it. Everyone's gone. I was wondering, if they just attack my aggressors again, they'll get killed by their, like, pistol Overwatch. And using Overwatch costs momentum, so that's worth knowing as well. Here we go. And we should be able to chew them up pretty well. Huh. I thought my Overwatch was in a viscerally direction, but that's good. I'm glad they shot, but I don't know why they shot. I thought I put the Overwatch on the ramp. But clearly I was mistaken.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Okay. This is optimal range for us. Chance to hit 63%.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Take it. Soften them up.
Your orders.
Not great. This here, optimal range 4. I'm curious to see what it looks like, how it works. Oh, no target. So they have to be beyond a certain range. Interesting. One to 3, but we can move forward.
With strength.
Do they have like a zone of control or something? I guess not. Like I can just walk by a melee unit.
They will not overwhelm us.
And they don't get an attack. Okay.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
Now there's like a sword mark here. Does that mean if I walk directly in front of them that they attack? These are things we gotta learn. I have the little, questions here and there for how certain mechanics are gonna work. Make sure we're facing
Affirmative.
in a viscerally direction.
Heavy fire support.
Let's move back here so we're not vulnerable on the ramp. And then I guess I'll move you over here because it seems like all the enemies are going to be coming from this direction. He's got a pretty big field of vision. There's a name for this line, but I don't remember what it's called. Sure, we'll set an Overwatch.
I hear something.
Okay, they're coming from behind now. Good. At least we know where they are.
I am the sword of Sanguinius.
Okay. I hear you, bro. Let's go here. There we go, nice. We get some vision. I don't know if we can even reach him. Yeah, no target in range. So we're just going to overwatch here.
I await their mistake.
We'll overwatch here, and I'm sure we'll get them both next turn. Obviously, guys, this is an easy mission for us to start off with. Excellent. But I'm stoked. I can't wait to start customizing our army. Getting tanks and all sorts of other stuff like that in there.
Battle line squad ready. To the sky, brothers!
I mean, I can get right in there. Okay, let's wait. Can you hit at all? No. So what I'm going to do is overwatch there.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
I could jump over and smack these dudes. But let's chill.
They will regret coming this close.
Huh, can I hit them from here? Chance to hit is super low. And once again, man, if I had just moved them here... I still have movement, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take a look at this... What does it call it? Frag Storm? Frag Storm Grenade Launcher. Let's do it. It gives them... They're in cover right now. Which is what that green shield was. Holy crap. 99 momentum. Are you serious? Well, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And let's end the turn. Definitely want to kill models, that way their combat effectiveness is lessened when they attack. Yeah, that guy's definitely not going to be our ranged hot shot or superstar.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
I kind of would like to read like lore on these things. Their ability is called Endless Hunger. They gain momentum for melee kills and 1 momentum for ranged kills. So 5 and 1. And they also get critical chance and accuracy per momentum.
On Baal 4 I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Baal 4 I will die.
Let's get our boy some more kills.
You will fall before me.
You gotta love the chainsaw kills. I don't know if hero units or something like that get experience. But that's the mission.
You
And
can fight.
we get 2 of
That
these,
gives you
whatever
that.
that is.
I don't know yet if you truly are scions of Sanguinius, or just some ruse of the Archmagos. Battle will decide. It always does.
Hell yeah. So I bet if our difficulty was higher, we'd get more.
Tyranids converge at the Voxcaster relay on the Sal Veritas western edge.
Form on me, brothers. It appears Balfour has decided she's not yet done with you.
Hell yeah. That looked like a medic, basically. So I guess we go save the medic now. We're collecting hero units, I think.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. People are born, they live, they suffer, and die. Rarely of natural causes. Days prior to the fall of Cadia, Dante faced his greatest challenge. High Fleet Leviathan had broken through the Krypton shield, and the Tyranids bore directly for the sacred homeworld of the Blood Angels, Baal. Sons of Sanguinius rallied from the far corners of the galaxy. Complete strangers died side by side as brothers. Yet even this unprecedented congregation could not hold back the Great Devourer. In their darkest moment, the Blood Angels gathered around Lord Commander Dante. A last stand. They gave themselves to the Red Thirst and stood in defiance of the alien. Not for survival, for the chapter was doomed, but for the honor of their sire, the great Angel Sanguinius. And then, pandemonium, the Cicatrix Maledictum opened and tore the galaxy in two. Time stretched, contorted. Demons of Khorne poured across the moon of Baal Primus, tearing at Xenos and Marines alike. Havoc reigned.
Sounds pretty sick.
But just as quickly as it appeared, the Cicatrix Maledictum contracted. It took with it both the demons and vast swathes of High Fleet Leviathan. In their place, the Indomitus Crusade appeared, helmed by the Avenging Sun himself, Primarch Rabute Gilliman.
Damn.
The Blessed Primarch didn't just bring relief to Baal. He brought with him the Primaris Space Marines, thousands bearing the mark of the Blood Drop. The Primaris were larger, stronger, more resilient than their firstborn brethren. But to the Blood Angels, they represented a different kind of salvation. The promise of these super soldiers was of an improved gene line, more pure and closer to that of Sanguinius. Away from prying ears, Archmagos Call whispered that they showed fewer signs of the flaws that plagued the great angel's blood. No more thirst beating at their hearts. No more armor to be painted black.
Damn.
A semblance of normality has since returned to Baal. The monolithic Indomitus Crusade prepares to leave. Commander Dante, now Lord Regent of half of the Imperium, works to heal his chapter and Baal of the trauma suffered at the hands of Leviathan. And on the moon Baal Secundus, Sergeant Carlion hurries to the aid of a sanguinary priest.
Yeah, there's a lot of deep cuts in there for those of you who don't really know the lore, but there's a lot of cool stuff to go in and look up. They're probably going to be talking in a second, so I'm going to try not to talk over cool dialogue. But if I get a second here. Just if you guys don't know, the Space Marines are genetically modified super soldiers based on the Emperor's kind of plans to conquer what used to be Earth. They call it Terra. He made some. They were kind of defective. He killed them all. It's kind of a big secret. Made new ones. Made better ones. He made what they are like modern Space Marines. And he modeled them after his, quote-unquote sons, who each had kind of like cool genetic stuff. It's a long story. I'm not going to go into the whole lore of 40K. But basically, their gene sire or their Primarch that they're modeled after is like an angel vampire, as I said before. And one of the weaknesses and sometimes strengths of his, quote-unquote children, the Space Marines in his chapters, is that they basically suffer from what do they call it? The rage, the red rage, or whatever it's called. And they kind of lose themselves. They like relive, I think it's how it goes. They relive their lord's like last moments. And they go into like this crazy frenzy. And not always do they come back from that. Most of the time I think they don't. And they talked about like painting the armor black and all this stuff. You don't want to succumb to the rage. That's no good. And yeah, anyway, so I guess they've made new, stronger Space Marines with better genetic material, and they're less prone to going crazy. Sounds good to me. And I guess they're being tested now by the OG Space Brothers. So very cool. Like I said, I've got stuff to learn as well. High Fleet Leviathan, I think it was the biggest one to ever hit. And I remember hearing about it in the lore and not knowing how the heck you're going to resolve something like that. But it looks like they just kind of Deus Ex Machina'd it with chaos warp stuff, just swallowed half of it, and out of nowhere, a Primarch comes with a huge crusade and they clean up the rest. But here we go. Venomous Corruption. It looks to be our first mission, or I guess our second mission. Army management. Update your fighting force with additional units in the army management screen. And then HQ tokens, which I guess is what we picked up. You will earn HQ tokens on the successful completion of a mission. Spend these tokens in the HQ upgrade center to improve your units. So new units are available. Let's go to army management. Each unit contributes toward your army's total points value, just like in the tabletop as far as I know. We have a total of 6 of the possible 8 units, and our army is worth 415 points. Additional weapons, once unlocked, will increase the cost of a unit when equipped. Okay. Add units to fill out your fighting force. Spend units to the reserve force. Send them to the reserve force when you need to make space for new units. Okay. So I can get more units. I mean, these guys are awesome. How much do they cost? $135 points. That makes sense. So we can add one of these.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Let's get another one of those, and let's get another assault troop.
We are the lords of the assault doctrine.
I like it. So now we're a little more well-rounded. We've got some ranged firepower. We've got some ranged grenades. But if someone gets up close, these dudes just seem super strong. It's probably why they cost so much in points. 135. What are the intercessors? 70 as well. He costs 0. Initiation is his campaign history. Okay. So you can see how many battles they fought. Done. And then we go to HQ Upgrade Center, which is where we can spend these tokens. So right now we just have him. These, I guess, cost maybe a cumulative amount, or this costs 1, these cost 2, these cost 3, these cost 4. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. Right now, all we have is tactical precision lighting up. Affects single target ally within 2 tiles, only 1. Gives melee accuracy, range accuracy, and armor piercing. Carleon knew exactly where to position his battle brothers to unlock their potential. It's an ability. It has a 1-turn cooldown. If it doesn't cost action points or
Sanguinius watches over us.
Or movement points, then it seems pretty good. It's just a free buff. Can I get one of these? Battle line tactics leads to frag grenades. Intense focus for accuracy. This is all buffing my intercessors, I guess. Okay. Who are probably the backbone of my army. They're cheap. You're like your basic space marines. We can get them better weapons eventually. More HP per models, more accuracy. And frag grenades, I think, is the big thing. Frag grenades were always good in all of the Dawn of War games. If I go down here, I can start buffing my assault squad. Assault tactics ability. Crack grenades, which I think are good versus armor. They're meant to be like an armor-piercing grenade. Hand flamers, inferno pistols. What is this? A command ability, which I would like to get. I got a chance to use this in the tutorial. It's like a strafe, assault cannon strafe. The fusillade of the Storm Raven is a glorious sight to behold. Yeah, you get to like shoot in a line. It also can kind of hit in a bit of a diagonal as well. And it's super strong. Assault Marine Strike spawns assault squad units at the target tile. If there's an enemy at the tile, a charge attack will be done. That's cool. I like that. This is a chain sword, savage technique, plus 10 melee accuracy. This is his abilities. Okay. Affects all allies. So this gives him, it has a cooldown. Affects all allies within a range of 2, plus 50% momentum gains. Sword of Sanguinius. Boosts his damage, his movement, but lowers his evasion. And then all the way down to a Thunder Hammer. Holy crap. A favored relic from the armory, heavy with the history of countless battles past. These are all cool. I'm going to take the Battle Lines Tactics. Giving them increased range stability, ranged damage, and then basic... You know what? No. I'm going to take the Assault Cannon if I can. I can't afford it yet. But I think I'm going to get at least one of these command abilities. That way I have them available. And then I'll start probably buffing my intercessors. I think is the plan for right now. Let's confirm. I don't think I can get it in the rest of these. They cost 2. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I understand it. Angel's Grace. Ready to go. Done. And I think getting different characters, different heroes, is going to unlock more upgrades for different characters. So let's, without any further ado, guys, Venomous Corruption.
The promise of battle makes these Primaris restless, eager. It is my duty to assess their potential here on the Salts of Balfora. Through combat, I intend to discover who these red-armored giants truly are. Some of them take in the vistas of the Salt like bored tourists. There's little regard for the skies and sands that shaped our father. They will learn quickly, or Balfora will kill them. She does not tolerate laxity.
How big
I
are these
expect
dudes?
this priest we find will also be new to his role. There is no reason other than youthful ignorance to risk the angel's blood on the Salts. In these days following Leviathan's devastation, we are a chapter awash with fresh blood.
Oh, damn. So I looked it up while he was talking, and I was also listening as well, never fear. Damn. So, Space Marines generally about 7 feet tall. Primaris are about 8.5 feet tall. Pretty insane. And then Primarchs are generally like 10 feet tall, which makes sense. And they're kind of different sizes as well. Some of the Primarchs are not as big as the others. I'm going to read this for us. Sergeant Carleon is well respected for his training of new brothers inducted into the Blood Angels' 8th Company. He specializes in the tactics and intricacies of the assault doctrine as outlined in the Codex Astartes. The sanguinary priesthood's numbers have been hit hard following Leviathan. During the invasion, the chapter's apothecaries were inevitably required as frontline soldiers against the Xeno swarm. That one should vox for assistance while alone on Ball Secundus is reason enough to make haste across the salt flats. Proceed. I'm stoked, y'all. Every time I get to come back to this universe, I'm always happy.
Sergeant, with the relay offline, I was afraid only the Xenos had heard my calls for backup. Make haste. My reductor still has work to do.
As you say, brother,
I don't know what a
the
reductor is.
Bloodblades of the 8th are ever eager to serve the sanguinary priesthood.
Perhaps a medical tool. Okay. Now we get to deploy. We're 20 over the limit. Dang. If we're 20 over the limit, I definitely want both of my aggressors. I definitely want Carleon. So I have to, how do I remove one of these guys? Like that? How do I know which one of these is the one that already has experience and which one isn't? I think this is fine, though. I can't add 50 in any way, so let's proceed. Oh, I don't... I didn't get to choose the deployment, but it did just show me, if I hit M, I can see the entire map. So you can see here where we're coming from. And we're trying to get here to save him. So defend Brother Arturo against the Tyranid Assault while he completes his work. And then Brother Arturo, maybe a secondary objective. Harvest the Fallen Blood Angel's Gene Seed, 0 of 4. So it looks like that's these objectives here. Do I control him? I do. Okay. That's the relay. Just kind of looking at him. He's got 150 HP. He's got his chain sword. We need to hurry up and get to him, though. So with that in mind,
Sword of Sanguinius.
if I jetpack... Can you buff himself?
With haste.
It does cost AP, so it's not as cool as I wish it was. But we can get in there and chainsword these dudes, or we can fire on them. Chance to hit way better. Yeah, I don't know which one is more efficient. I think I definitely kill 2 models here because of the amount of damage it does and the chance to hit. Whereas this one, yeah, I think the chainsword is more effective. Let's just hit him. Oh, we got 3 of them. Excellent.
You will fall before me.
And he gets 2 action points. Very good. Suck it, Xenos. Okay.
Always ready.
I feel like we're blocking some of our boys.
Affirmative.
Let's move a little bit first. Yeah, see what we can see. Scout a little bit.
We are the sons of Sanguinius.
Something like that.
Roger that.
I want to be able to have line of sight on these things because I want to be able to hit them. There we go.
We are the
With
wolves.
this.
We are the guns.
It says they have some cover. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. God, I love that weapon. Okay, so it has a range of 4. Let's move here. I think I'll be able to hit this thing. If not, I mean, my intercessors are all good to go. What kind of cooldown does it have?
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
Appears to not have any
Assault
cooldown.
Marines ready. Yes.
Jump forward here. And I don't want to neglect this side of the battlefield, but I think I can kind of... I can push. But we've got a bit of a ways to go to get to this gene seed area there. And I don't think there was any way I was going to be able to help the other guys.
The swarm has no right to live.
Nice! Alright, so we killed everything we could see. Very good. I'm going to Overwatch.
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 And Overwatch. I mean, they have pretty good range. I'll Overwatch there. I think that might be a little far, but...
Heavy fire support.
Who? Oh, yeah, that's right. We gotta make you go, man. He has a pistol, so does that give him pistol Overwatch? Let's harvest. Ooh, this is gonna cost me an AP. I don't like that. I'd rather kill these guys before I harvest this, because I think I'm gonna have plenty of opportunities to harvest.
I go where I am needed.
Whereas if I let them have complete combat effectiveness going into their attack, that's pretty bad for me. They'll do way more damage. This feels better, and I think it's correct. But this guy has an ability that's a heal. Heal thy brother. Heals a single non-vehicle ally within 1 tile. So you gotta run up and heal. Makes sense, and we're good to go. And we now have, you know, 2 guys. We can also move back, but you gotta make sure we're facing them. That way we don't have to use any movement points next turn for that. Okay. Let's end the turn. Expect to get attacked here.
Taking fire!
Oh, wait. These are Tarmagants.
I hear them out there.
They're ranged guys. Oh, I thought they were... See, I didn't notice that they had their ranged weaponry.
Under fire.
Makes sense now. Okay. In that case, you know what? Let's harvest. Boom. And then I'll go ahead and we'll move here.
Of course.
Pretty sure just attacking in melee is
My
guaranteed kills.
chainsword thirsts for their blood.
And I'm going to move back here. Get a little line of sight.
My duty is service.
There we go. Okay. Can he heal himself? I'm not sure. We'll figure that out, though. Let's move into here. I'm going to send the big boys, the aggressors, forward here. Alright, that's pretty damn strong. And down you go.
Roger that.
Let's just make sure we're looking in a good direction.
Battle line squad ready.
Let's not be too hasty with our movement and action points before we know how many of them we're going to need. These are more termagants, so they do have
Overwatch.
ranged capability, and I feel like they're going to attack me from probably farther away than my optimal 3 Overwatch distance.
Overwatch.
So I'm going to set it like that.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
And I'm just going to go ahead and move you there. It's going to cost their action point, which means they're not going to be able to harvest the gene this turn. But next turn. Or maybe
The sanguinary
the brother is the
priesthood
only one that
serves the
can
will of the
harvest.
chapter.
We'll see next turn. If that's the case, I might want to move him backwards.
I am needed.
Face him that way. You guys, we don't need your Overwatch, so let's just get you into the fight. And I think we can speed up, right? Or we can only speed up maybe the AI's turn. This all looks fine to me. See if we get some good Overwatch shots. Not our optimal range, but that was a lot of damage. Alright. The unit's dead. And we'll crush them next turn. It looks like I can indeed heal myself. Okay, let's click off of that. Can you harvest? It doesn't look like it. I don't see any way to harvest. So let's send him here. Okay, I can't until I move. You move there. You move there.
Sanguinius.
Get a little pincer going. Yeah, it says Brother Arturo, so it seems like it is indeed his providence to be the one that does the moving. We'll take this nice little high ground area, see if we can shoot down on anything.
Moving.
We will Overwatch here.
Battle line squad ready.
Overwatch here. You guys are not going to be able to make it that far. The aggressors, that is.
Always ready. Always vigilant.
Okay. We have no enemies that we can see.
They shall not pass.
Send you over there. We're not going to need their attack, I don't think. And then with that, we should be able to just... Let's see how much damage the pistol does.
Final.
I mean, that was pretty crummy. I was hoping he would target the ones that were already, like, half dead. But he did not.
My fury.
If
will
I
be
jump
fast.
back here, which I can't do, but if I did do that, does it do damage when I land? Who has unspent action points? Oh, these guys here. Got it.
Overwatch.
And now we're good.
I hear something.
Ooh, new enemy. Venom Throat. Oh, nice. They try to leave my zone of control. Did we miss? They evaded both attacks? With their fallback? Doing the fallback gives you increased evasion. So I guess it's not surprising. I don't know what you do. Weapons, toxic, slash. I don't... Is there a way to look at these guys? Like an info? Spore Cloud increases their evasion and ranged armor. I guess maybe this is all I need to know for now.
We fight and we die for the Imperium.
Let's set up an Overwatch here. If these things want to round the corner, we'll blast them. You know what? I'll also blast them that way.
Ready to strike.
Oh, that didn't do much damage at all. What is their armor? 3 armor? Okay, just good evasion. I guess it's just the fact that they're under cover. And we'll set you guys, you are in Overwatch. Let's make sure you're facing
With strength.
correct directions. If that matters.
Affirmative. Your orders.
Enemy is behind cover. Okay. So let's shoot them here.
Overwatch.
Shoot them there. I'd rather bring my boy into the fight here.
On my honor.
And just set him up as over... Well, we've got multiple... We've got multiple actions, but I'm not close enough to shoot with a bolt pistol. Now I am.
My vengeance will be final.
Okay, pretty crummy. But why not,
I await
you know,
their
something like that.
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
And we'll finish these dudes here. And move to support. Just trying to see if we're in the way. Can I not get there?
Of course.
Nope. I used one of my action points already. That makes sense. Okay. And I think that's everybody, huh?
Always ready.
Probably doesn't matter which way
always
these dudes are
vigilant.
facing, but I just want to get in the habit of doing that.
Sky Brothers.
We'll jump in. What is their optimal range? Does it say? That's end of turn. Oh, these are actually Hormigons. Okay, there was another unit we didn't see down here. Well, they're not doing much. They're just sort of corrupting the ground. I don't know, do we take damage when we walk through it? Anything like that? Really need to pay attention to what I'm fighting. When I'm so high up, they all sort of look the same. Okay, Overwatch did something. And then we get the pistol attack, and they're dead.
The
Excellent.
blood waits.
Alright, we're going to move there and harvest. Harvest, please. But these dudes have to go. We're at a decent range here.
Look past their haze, brothers.
I want to get into... Toxic presence. Increases all the damage that we take. Alright, you're gonna be my guinea pigs. I mean, if we kill them, do we really have to worry about it?
Heavy fire support!
I'm trying to figure out how I can move past this without... But there's no way to do it. I can't move past my own brothers like that.
Fire support! With strength!
Maybe I just move here and shoot at these guys.
Roger that.
Try and get some kills. I don't kill... I was thinking I was going to kill one of these units, but maybe it's better just to weaken both of them. I mean, that's not fantastic. But bringing in our brother Arturo to heal here,
Needed.
or to try and get an attack off. Maybe he can kill this thing?
All that will be left of you is the stain of your spilt venom.
Man, he needed one more attack. Okay,
We're the sons
fine.
of Sanguinius. For the Emperor!
Alright, and we'll keep moving down here.
On Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
No enemies.
Sanguinius watches over us.
I'm gonna use all my AP to move.
Moving!
And I think that's it for the turn. I mean, we could have sent the brother maybe the long way around since we've already cleared that, but once we clear this area, we should be fine. I'm curious how much damage they do to these heavily armored big boys. Oh, but they killed them by frag or by crack. Really strong melee retaliation, but they missed there. Okay. The big thing is we got to get our guys out of here. Let's just back up. Oh, no. They had zone of control. Okay. And today I learned. Probably no real reason to leave the green gunk. But I'm going to leave it anyway.
There can only be victory.
Let's push forward.
We are the lords of the assault
I feel like we've
doctrine.
killed everything.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
I could heal, but I don't really need to, I
We fight
think.
and we die for the Imperium. For the Emperor!
Oh no, here we go. More enemies.
fire
Don't like that.
support.
Okay, don't like that. Let's move back.
Forward!
I mean, they might be able to reach me.
Affirmative.
Who hasn't
Sanguinius
moved yet?
watches over
Okay.
us.
I'll tell you what. Get them closer to this. I wonder if I get more medals for getting more kills, for clearing
We're
the
the
map.
sons of Sanguinius.
Poisoned. Oh no. I didn't realize I was getting poison damage from that. Okay, don't stand in the poison. Got it. I'm hoping I don't lose any models here. I don't know how that... if they are restored at the end of combat. So we got Overwatch and we got our pistol Overwatch. And I'm happy they didn't target this group here, because I'm going to try and bring them back. After I use my frag grenades, I'm going to bring them back. Let's move in here.
Ready to strike.
Move out here. Beautiful. One shot. Move forward here. Alright, that's not optimal. Let's move forward one more. Kill that group as well.
We're the sons of Sanguinius.
Is this showing me the optimal location? No, we're good. We're good. We're 3 away. That's what I wanted. Could move here.
We fight and we die for the Imperium. For the Emperor.
I don't think Overwatch is going to be particularly effective from back here, but maybe.
Battle line squad ready. Overwatch. The Swarm has no right to live.
They're all so low. Let's see if we can just kill them like that. And indeed we can. So we can't jetpack on somebody. Damn! I was hoping we could. That would be sick. Let's get in the face of the ranged units. Termagants. Beautiful. Do some more of that, please. And then with the priest, we can move. We'll be able to get it next turn. I like it. Pretty efficient economy of motion. What I don't like is being anywhere near anything that can hurt my wounded aggressors. Because I don't know how the game deals with injuries yet. I'm assuming that you get healed before each mission. That makes sense to bring in half-dead people. Okay. Let's end the turn. Oh, nice. I love the pistol counterattack. Come on, man. Get some kills. Get some kills. Ah, 1. 32 damage. No joke.
Taking fire.
Alright, our Overwatch. Yeah, it's pretty far. Not a single hit, huh? Let me get the kills before I do this, because I feel like maybe I get
On
bonuses.
Balfora I was born, and should the Emperor will it, on Balfora I will die.
By the blood.
And if I do get bonuses for killing more units, then let's, by all means, kill more units. Maybe there's a bonus for doing it faster. Maybe there's a bonus for doing all objectives or extra objectives. A lot of games like this will have bonuses for getting the kills.
Walls. We are the guns.
Alright, this has a 2-turn cooldown.
past their haze, brothers.
Almost. You guys will 100% be able to come here.
Your orders.
You should be able to shoot here. Oh, and more enemies show up. Probably infinite, if I had to guess. Let's do the Emperor's work while we're here.
Thin their numbers. They will not overwhelm us.
God, their attacks are so cool. These dudes are
Battle
awesome.
line squad ready. Moving. Heavy fire support.
Alright, let's end it.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins. That is the last of the protenoids that I can gather here. Your assistance has been noted, Sergeant.
Oh no, 3 Tyranids left, rather. It was gonna make me fight them no matter what, I suppose.
Assault Marines ready. On our way.
So with that being the case, do we have any movement
We are the
left?
sons of Sanguinius.
You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. You guys stay over here. We'll just tell them to overwatch. Because for all I know, they're just gonna run past and go shoot them and kill one of the models. And then also, for all I know, losing a model lowers the effectiveness of that particular unit. I don't know. I don't know if there's any benefit yet to keeping guys alive and getting them more medals and things like that. This is kind of a lot of damage, though. Maybe I underestimated that.
Under fire!
The AI is doing a good job of consolidating fire on one target.
I go where I am needed.
You will fall before me.
That seems like a pretty easy kill.
Always ready, always vigilant.
You will fall before me.
With that,
Battle line squad ready.
I mean, we can back up for the optimal No, I walked into poison. Didn't realize it was still poison.
Death to the Xenos swarm.
Let's walk out of the poison.
We are
let's
the
do that.
Blades of Skyfall.
Zone of control. Okay. I need to get better at doing that. This is, you know, I get what it is
The
now.
swarm has no right to live.
Carleon. Sergeant Carleon of the 8th. This is Matano. Respond, brother.
Captain
And another
Matano.
one.
You've earned the rank, brother. Use it.
These council meetings are a swift reminder of how unqualified the title feels. Pray distract me from all this talk of logistics and recovery. Give me your assessment of the Primaris.
They're still courting beautiful Balfora. Plenty of gaunts remain for them to stretch their muscles. They've just finished intervening on behalf of Brother Arturo, in fact.
The priest. I sent him with Pentasio to clear the Xenos pools west of the flats. Where is the sergeant?
Dead, along with his men. Sergeant Pentasio insisted I retreat from the alien pools with the few progenoids I had, right before his own throat was crushed.
Damn.
There was a foul presence among the alien towers.
Show me. Take me to where you left Pentasio to die, priest. You will recover our brother's remaining gene seed, despite whatever you think lurks within those festering pits.
Hell yeah. Crack the whip, Sergeant. So we got 3 tokens for that. I don't know why it's tracking some of this stuff, but it's interesting. Melee kills. Okay. Proceed. But we're just about done with today's episode, y'all. Deployment capacity upgraded, army point limit increased, army unit cap increased. All that means is the battles are going to get bigger. Army management. Sure. What did I bring last time? Let's
We are the Bloodblades of Skyfall.
add you there. And I mean, let's be real here. The aggressors are sick.
Always ready, always vigilant.
But now we have access to Brother Arturo as well. And done. So let's go into the HP upgrade. And we now have enough to get some of these other things. If we click on Brother Arturo here, he has an ability that we can access, and we're going to have to access because it unlocks the entire tree. Righteous Exhortation. Affects all allies within a range of one tile and gives them increased melee damage. So he wants to roll with the melee bros. It is not uncommon for a sanguinary priest to be at the head of the melee, using his brothers or urging his brothers with the words of their noble progenitor. Very cool. And he buffs aggressors. Ooh, I like aggressors. Giving them more HP, more ranged armor, and Hail of Fire. The unit sacrifices all of its remaining movement points and makes a ranged attack command with 4 additional attacks for every MP spent. Oh, that's cool. That's really strong, I think. The aggressors dig their feet into the ground and rain devastation on their foes. And then, let's see, more melee damage. And then eventually upgrades them to the Flamestorm Gauntlet. We can just boost Primaris Infantry, 5 HP per model. I guess that's every... I mean, isn't everything Primaris Infantry? So, I mean, that's pretty good. Just a basic 5 HP per model. Arturo watches the Primaris closely, waiting for any sign of weakness and vulnerability. He can boost HQ units, which is another way of saying like hero units. 20 HP per model. Each of them had learned for himself the complexities of a life that upheld the angel's graces and the warrior's virtues. Okay. I'm not sure what constitutes Primaris Infantry. I'm going to have to figure that out, though. But I am interested in getting the Assault Cannon Strafe. I think that's going to be useful for us eventually. Once we have, you know, momentum build up and things like that. But I want to have at least one of them.
Victory for the Bloodblades! Victory for Skyfall!
Wait, did that only cost 1? Oh no, we had an extra left over from last time. So I can get like battle line tactics, I can get savage technique, but I think I'm gonna get Righteous Exhortation and maybe try and go down the aggressor line.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
And we'll get the rest of that later. Alright, let's confirm. I'm happy to have an HQ command ability now. Done, done, and done. Guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming. Hopefully you enjoyed this first episode of Battlesector. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff helps me out on YouTube. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.